My name is Sylvia Abonyi. I'm the Canada Research Chair in Aboriginal Health here at the University of Saskatchewan. I'm also a faculty member in the Saskatchewan Population Health and Evaluation Research Unit. Population health is looking at all of the things that determine people's health outcomes.
This is a map I often show in my work.
If we can come up with ideas and approaches to health that will prevent people from actually even needing to get to the healthcare system in the first place, that's the end that we work on.
And that steering committee was comprised of the leaders?
Recently, for example, I finished a project working with community partners in northern Saskatchewan, and the community partners came forward with a concern about HIV and AIDS potentially emerging as a health concern in northern Saskatchewan. And there were two approaches to take to that. One was to identify gaps. What are the things that we don't have in the north that we might need? And the second was really to identify what capacities already exist in the north. What are the things that we're already doing that we can build on? I got into anthropology as even a very young person, and what I was interested in was the human journey in general. I was very interested in what are the things in the way the human journey unfolds that leads to good health and bad health, and for who. A lot of the work that I do right now is with Aboriginal community partners and Indigenous peoples elsewhere. And there seems to be just a really good fit between the way population health understands the health of human populations, sort of the Western notions of population health, and how our Aboriginal community partners talk about the way they see health. Because I work mostly in northern Saskatchewan, the natural location or hub for a lot of those community partners is Prince Albert. And what we have done is build a research facility in Prince Albert that offers a space for us to bring community members down to train in research methods, to do planning for research projects. Oftentimes people ask, well, how is the knowledge that you're creating going to get translated or used or make sense to the people that might be using it? Reports are one way, certainly. Another way that's become really important in the north is to create visual kinds of outputs. And so one of the things that we can do in that lab is we have multimedia capability. We have an editing suite, we have a video camera, we have web authoring capacity, but also telling stories in a different kind of way. It's one thing to look at data and statistics and all that, and that's important to understand the health of a population, but it's another thing to hear a person's story about tuberculosis or about HIV or about the housing conditions. Hear that story, hear a person telling it, and then show that. Saskatchewan is, people say it's a small province, but the real advantage to some of that is that folks know each other. Folks have learned to work together over broad and diverse ideas. The university has an environment to it that I think encourages diversity of thought, diversity of the students you might interact with, and diversity of faculty. And I have always felt very supported in this environment.